Welcome to the HFY Vault channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you like the story. Enjoy and take care. For 200 years, the women of the distant planet Elindra survived without a single male. Their cities were quiet, their world was calm, and their technology helped them live long and peaceful lives. But deep inside the crystal forests and glowing mountains of Elindra, a silent fear was growing. Because their bodies were changing. Their energy was weakening. And their future was disappearing. One by one, the Elindran leaders had the same dream, a figure of light, walking through burning clouds, holding their dying world in his hands. A human. That human was Commander Rian Hale, the captain of a small exploration ship. But he did not know any of this when he landed on the glowing plains of Elindra. He thought he was just answering a normal distress signal. He had no idea that an entire civilization of women had been waiting for him. As their last hope. Commander Rian Hale stepped out of his ship, the Star Wanderer, scanning the bright landscape. The air was fresh, the sky soft pink, and the trees shimmered as if made of glass. He had seen many planets in his life, but nothing like this. Before he could take another step, 10 tall armored women surrounded him. Their armor glowed silver, and their eyes were sharp and bright. "Do not move," one of them ordered. Her name was Saris, captain of the Elindran Guard. Rian raised his hands slowly. "Easy. I'm here because of your distress call." Saris studied him for a long moment. Then her expression shifted, not fear, but surprise. "You are male." Her voice trembled. Rian blinked. "Yes? Last time I checked." The women looked at each other as if seeing a legend standing in front of them. One whispered, "The prophecy, it was true." Another said, 200 years we waited, he finally came." Rian frowned. "Okay, I think I missed something big." Saris stepped forward. "Commander Hale, please come with us. Our queen will explain everything." The queen's revelation. The Elindran palace was built from living crystal. Every wall glowed softly, and the air carried a strange energy. Rian followed Saris through long corridors until they reached a grand hall. There, sitting on a raised throne, was Queen Leora, regal, graceful, and powerful. Her silver hair flowed like liquid light. All the women bowed. Queen Leora stood up and spoke with a calm voice. "Commander Rian Hale, you are the first man to step on Elindra in 2 centuries. Rian swallowed. 200 years? But why? The queen walked closer, studying him with deep eyes. "Our race was once balanced, males and females lived together. But a cosmic disease came. It took every male life. Not one survived." Rian felt a chill. "I'm sorry. Our scientists kept us alive," she continued, "but the disease damaged our energy. Our power is fading. Our numbers are falling. Soon, Elindra will die." Rian understood now why they looked at him with hope and fear. The queen's voice grew softer. "A prophecy told us that one day, a male from the stars would arrive. A human. Strong in body. Strong in heart. And he would carry the key to our survival." Rian shook his head. "I'm just an explorer. I don't have any special." "You do," Queen Leora whispered. "Your DNA can restore what we lost." Rian froze. "Are you saying?" Saris stepped forward. "You are our last chance. Without your help, we will vanish." The laboratory tests. Rian was taken to a glowing blue chamber. Scientists scanned him, tested his blood, checked every cell in his body. One of them gasped. "It's true. His cells are compatible. Perfect match." Another whispered, "We can begin the restoration process." Rian rubbed his forehead. "Can someone please explain the plan in simple words?" Queen Leora faced him with honesty. "Your DNA will help rebuild our lost male energy. You will not be harmed. But we need you, deeply." Rian took a long breath. The fate of millions was on his shoulders. Okay, he finally said. Tell me what to do. The first sign of danger. Just when the scientists started the restoration process, the palace alarms exploded. A guard ran inside. Your Majesty! The void serpents are approaching. Rian frowned. What are those? Saris answered, creatures that hunt weakened worlds. They know we are dying. They come to finish us. The queen's face hardened. They can smell fear, and they can smell hope. Rian stepped forward. Then let me fight. Saris stared at him with shock. You would face them? Rian loaded his blaster and said simply. They threaten you. That means they threaten me. The battle under the crystal sky. The sky darkened as massive shadowy beasts descended. Their bodies twisted like living smoke, their eyes bright red. The Elendring guard raised their glowing spears. But the beasts were many, and fast. Rian ran to the front line. Stay behind me, he shouted. He fired blast after blast, each shot tearing into a void serpent. The women fought with glowing blades, but they were slower, weaker than before. One serpent lunged at Saris. Rian jumped in front of her, pushing her aside and firing a shot straight into the creature's skull. Saris looked at him with disbelief. You saved my life. Rian smirked. Just doing my job. The battle raged for long minutes. Finally, with a burst of energy from the queen herself, the last serpent fell. The ground trembled as silence returned. The choice. Back inside the palace, the queen approached Rian slowly. You fought for us, she said softly. You protected my people, even when you did not have to. Rian wiped blood from his arm. No one deserves to die like that. The queen's voice grew emotional. Commander Hale, our world stands on a knife's edge. We have one question for you. She stepped closer until her hand rested gently on his chest. Will you stay with us? Will you help restore our future? Every Elendrin woman stood silently, watching. Waiting. Hoping. Rian looked around at their faces, strong, brave, but tired from centuries of loneliness and fear. They were not a lost race, only a race waiting for a chance. He took a deep breath. I will help you, he said. A wave of relief washed through the hall. Queen Leora smiled, the first true smile in many years. Then, Commander Hale, today you become more than a visitor. You become the guardian of Elendra.